Okay, I'm so excited because now I get to go on a train ride. I'm going all the way out to Seattle to see Bill Gates because I hear that he's retiring, and I'm going to get the news first this time. Oh, this sign says to the trains. This is easy. I like this. I can do this now. I'm very excited. I've never been on a train before. This is going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait. I hope I can get my baggage checked. And where are the trains? Where are all these little bitty trains? I can't sit on these little bitty trains. What's going on? I'm supposed to take a big train to Seattle. This is the Model Railroad Club? Oh no, I messed it up again. Okay, I'm back. We're here at Our Story Studios. I'm with Wayne Quade. We're going to talk about the Fairmont Model Railroad Club. So Wayne, can you tell me a little bit, what is the Fairmont Model Railroad Club?
Well, basically, it's a group of guys that have a great deal of interest and passion for model railroading. And they've been able to take this up on a format where the public can see it, and it's not just a home layout. And they've built an extensive layout, and it's just an amazing club to be part of.
Okay, all right. So can you tell me a little bit about how the club formed and where you're at?
Well, in the late 70s, they were a modular club, and they were moving around a lot, and they ran into a lot of problems with that situation, and they eventually found a place that they could settle in on and have a permanent layout. And with over a ton of plaster and over a half a mile of track, it is definitely a permanent layout.
Okay. Where's it located right now?
Right now it's at 301 Downtown Plaza, and we're generally meeting at Tuesday night, so we have a lot of fun with that layout.
Okay. This is open to the public, right? People can come in?
On a Tuesday night, they could stop down anytime. Otherwise, we have open houses at the dates that we plan for.
Okay. So explain, what does the layout look like? What's the whole thing about there when you get down there?
Well, when we first started the layout, we didn't want to get over-Pacific in certain areas geographically, so we decided that the layout would be anywhere USA. And so we've included a lot of fun things with that idea. We've got anywhere from Mount Rushmore, we've got open pit mining, we've got timber harvesting industries, just a great array of different facets of real railroading that's reflected down into the model area.
Okay, and now do the members themselves bring in their own trains? Is that what they're using? Their own trains and their own tracks when they do that?
Yes, and that is part of where a lot of members are able to really buy into the layout. They're able to bring their own stock. A new member who happened to have a Christmas train layout, he could bring his Christmas train down there and run it. A modeler that's been in it for years and years and has a great deal of rolling stock can bring that down. And it's just a lot of fun to mix some of that stock up, and a lot of guys have a lot of fun with that.
Okay. So what you're talking about is it doesn't have to be fancy, brand new, huge trains. It could be the same ones you got as a kid for Christmas. You can bring those in on it?
In fact, I still have some of the cars that I got when I was a junior in high school, and I still have them, and they run down there.
Oh, really? Oh, it's great. So it's kind of interesting to hear that this hobby that starts with kids for most of us goes on for adults, and it's not something that you have to look away from. It's actually accepted.
Oh, yeah, and it's a lot of fun. Everybody has different areas of talent and different areas of interest that they enjoy with the hobby. And I think that's the great thing about model railroading. You can enjoy any facet of that hobby and really develop it. And it really takes a life of its own, and it's a lot of fun.
Okay. Now, obviously, you could be a member for this organization, too. So what's the membership like there right now?
It's a great group of guys. We're willing to accept any new members or prospectives that want to join us. And we've been around each other long enough to know that we're not all that serious about some of the banter and some of the things that are said. It's all said in fun, and we have a lot of fun as a group of people. And I think that's one of the more interesting things of the club is that the people from such diversities are so interesting to be mixed together like that with one common theme, and that's our interest in model railroading.
Okay, that's really great to know. So when is it that you guys meet, and where again do you meet?
Well, usually we meet at Tuesday, and that could start as early as 7 o'clock in the evening, and it could go on as late as till 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. We meet at the club, which is 301 Downtown Plaza, and we're in the basement down there. And it's a sight to see. It's really hard for me to describe this to you just this way until you get down there and see it. And it's really hard even for a camera to do it justice because it's so immense. And one of the most used phrases when people come in through the door is, wow.
That's great. That's good to hear. So do you have any events coming up that we want people to know about?
Well, we have one of our final open houses, and I believe that's on August 9th in the afternoon, 1 to 4. And believe me, if people are still there at 4, we're not closing up. We're more than willing to accept any donations that people would feel for themselves to give us. And it's just a great way to see model railroading in one of its best things. And what's interesting is when you get down there, if you happen to get down there at 1, before you realize it, it's already 2 or 3 o'clock because it just takes you right on in.
Okay, that's great. Well, that's good to know then about that event. Wayne, I appreciate you coming in and talking to us about it.
Thank you very much for having me.
You bet. This is Mike Alert for Our Stories here at Our Stories Studios.